Hello, my name is Sarah. Welcome back to my channel, Happy Little Yarns. This isn't the video that I thought I was going to be making today. It's not the video I wanted to be making today, or ever really. I thought I was going to make a video about my 2026 Make 9 plans, which I'm very excited about and are really cool, and I would love to be sharing with you right now. However, I am working currently on a project that is not one of my Make 9 plans. I didn't know I would be making it until this week, and I want to talk to you about that instead. This is my current whip. It is a Melt the Ice hat, and if you haven't heard of that, I will explain. If you have heard of the Melt the Ice hat or have inferred its purpose, and you just went, ugh, she just made this political, then hit the back button, swipe off, get out. I wrote down what I was going to say because I want to be specific and intentional about what I say and how I say it. This channel is political because knitting is political. Fiber arts have been political, from the Luddites to Gandhi's spinning wheel to the AIDS quilt. Everything is political, and it is a privilege to ignore that, because if you are the wrong kind of person and the people with the power to establish the status quo hate you, you will feel it whether you are interested in their politics or not. Right now, my country's government is controlled by people with a great deal of hatred inside them. They are committing atrocities against the people who have entrusted them with power, and especially targeting the most vulnerable among us. Lives have ended violently. Families have been torn apart. I am angered and appalled to see this happen in my country. If you haven't seen it around the internet already, this is the Melt the Ice hat. There's a link to the pattern in the description below. This pattern was created by the owners of the Needle and Skein yarn shop in the Twin Cities, Minnesota, who were horrified to witness the events taking place in their community, including the senseless deaths of Renee Good and Alex Preddy. This pattern is based on a hat worn by Norwegians during World War II as a symbol of resistance against the Nazis. The hat was made illegal and punishable by law to wear, make, or distribute. It is January 29th, 2026 as I record this, and there are currently 3,606 projects for this pattern on Ravelry. The owners of Needle and Skein have reported that they've donated over $250,000 in proceeds from the pattern to local mutual aid and immigrant support networks. If you have heard about the hats, you may have also heard some expressing the opinion that knitting a Melt the Ice hat is just performative. And I have two thoughts on this. One, you don't really know anyone's story when you see them on the internet. You don't know what else they may have done in their life or might be doing now. You also don't know what obstacles they may have to overcome in order to participate in activism. It is easy to criticize someone on social media for being performative when you know your own story but have only assumed theirs. You too live in a glass house, and I recommend that you not throw stones. 2, performative is not always a bad thing. An anecdote. A few weeks ago, a guy came to my house to install the washing machine. He commented on the Black Lives Matter sign I have in my front yard. He said he appreciated us having it there because it let him know that we were all right. It's heartbreaking to me that he would feel that way, that he would feel unsafe around white people, unless we have a literal sign posted in our yard saying that we care about Black people. But I also understand why he would feel like that. It's sad, but it isn't surprising. You could say that my Black Lives Matter sign is performative, but if it saved my washing machine guy any potential anxiety over whether he was safe and welcome in my home, then I'm glad I have it. Performative acts are how we signal to one another that we are a community united by a need for liberty and justice, fighting against oppression. A hat can tell you who is safe to be around and who will have your back in a fight. If MAGA can use a red hat to signal to one another what kind of people they are, then anti-fascists can do the same. Remember when I said that the Nazis banned the hat in Norway? They knew that people who can signal their resistance to one another can organize into a threat to power. Woody Guthrie wrote on his guitar, "This machine kills fascists." I have a sticker on my ukulele that says the same, and I could put it on my knitting needles if I could write it small enough. Fascism is killed by creativity because fascism requires conformity and obedience, and creativity springs from freedom and individuality, two values that fascism cannot stand. So that's why I'm making this hat. If you want to make one too, please check out the link in the description below and buy the official knitting or crochet pattern from Needle and Skein so that all proceeds go to directly aiding immigrant communities in the Twin Cities area. For more ways to help, check out the Master List Reddit post from our Minnesota, also linked in the description below. This has links for donating, volunteering, contacting representatives, and participating in boycotts. I'm sorry for the abrupt tone shift in the video today, but I felt the need to speak on this topic. If you've watched the video and listened to my message, I thank you so much. I hope you all stay safe, keep fighting the good fight and making good trouble. Fuck guys.